Hi everyone, in the last video, we discussed clearly how to create the table in JDBC. But once the table has been created, how to insert the data, how to update the data, and how to delete the data, nothing but records. How to do all DML operations, I'm going to explain in this video. Remember the point is, creating the table is nothing but DDL command. Create the table. See, once you created statement object, these things you need to understand. Once a statement object is ready, and here st.execute method we have used. Execute method for what? To create the table, create table, and so on so. Or for example, drop the table also. These are called DDL commands. If you want to execute any DDL command, data definition language command, like a create table or drop the table, we use execute method from the statement. If you want to execute DML commands, insert, update, delete, right? Here it is in the statement object, instead of execute method, execute update method is there. Update. Any insert command, any update command, or any delete command. Execute, update, any delete command. Today I'll show you this one. But see here, what is the return type of execute update method is integer. Because how many records inserted, or how many records updated, or how many records deleted, it will display clearly. That is the one. Okay. Now let me show you all these DML commands using one example. First, let me create one table. Create table account table I am creating with 3 columns. One is a number, second one is a name, and third one is a balance. That is also simply integer I'm taking. Now the table is ready. I just want to insert the data into this one. Let me write the code. I'm just taking the class name is a DB operations. Loading and everything we know. Right here it is in a try block. And here it is in the finally block I'm closing. In the last video I have shown how to close also. To establish the connection, I'm taking one variable null. I'm loading the driver directly class.furname. What is the driver name? Oracle.jdbc.driver. Driver. Once the driver has been loaded, just giving the message driver loaded. Next, need to establish the connection. I just prepare that connection string. JDBC is communicating with Oracle using the thin driver. Oracle you have installed in your local system is running at port number 1521 with the service number XE. In driver manager class, static get connection method is there. It's taking the URL followed by the authentication, username and password of your Oracle software. If it is successfully connected, it will return the connection object that you are storing into this connection. Right here it is, that message is a connected successfully. Connected. I don't want to handle any exception, so simply throws exception. But I want to close properly if checking that connection is not equals to null. If it is not equals to null, just close the connection. Connection closed. Now we are performing all the operations. Need to import, very important. Connection, next driver manager class, right? We are importing. Now we are writing one by one. If you want to execute any query, string query equals to, separately I am writing. First insert into account table values, account number, account holder name, balance. Account holder name and balance. So where is the statement object? Statement st equals to connection dot create statement. Create statement. We need to import that statement also. It is belongs to SQL package. Importing the statement from SQL package also. Then we are executing st.execute update. That query we are updating. And it is returning how many records updated as an integer. Just giving the message count records inserted. Count record inserted. Count means maybe 0 or 1 or 2. Here it is only 1. Now let me show you the output is. First, I'm showing here. Select star from account. No records are present here. But just when you run the code, driver loaded, connected, 1 records inserted. Now if you go and check, look at this 1 record inserted. See, suppose one very important point here. Once you insert the record from JDBC, from this, no need to use the commit statement here. Few more records I'm inserting here. Insert into account values is 102. Annie, some 6,000. And here one more record I'm inserting. Insert into account values. Into values. Like this, 4 records we are inserting. Account values. Like this. But here if you insert the records, one thing you need to do. What is that? Commit statement you have to write. Commit statement you have to write. So now you just check select star from account. The 4 records inserted, okay. But 1 record we inserted from here, from the JDBC. To perform other operations, 4 records I have inserted. Right in this database directly. Why? Because I just want to update now. Update means, suppose I want to add some amount to this balance for a particular record. At record number 102, I want to add 2,500 rupees. 6,000, 2,500 I want to add. So update query. Update account. Set balance is equals to balance plus 2,500. If you write only this much, to all accounts it will be updated. Let me show you. Only this much. Then in account, right, every balance is updated with the 2,500 rupees. So total 4 records are there. So 4 records updated message will come. 4 records updated. See, I'm just compiling and executing the code. Look at this. How many records updated? 4 records. Because in the database 4 records are there. Now check. Select star from account. Everywhere 2,500 added. If you want to apply to the particular record where account number equals to 102. Then particular record will be updated. Run as Java application. See, only one record updated. Now if you see, only 102, 8,500 only become 11,000. Remaining will not change. That is updation. Now I want to remove the record 102, delete. Same only, just change. Only one means what? Where clause compulsory. Delete from account where account number equals to 102. And just records are deleted or updated. Any message you can write. Deleted. When you run, look at this, one record deleted because we have written where condition. Now if you go and check in the database, 102 record is not there. Sir, suppose I want to remove all records. I want to remove all records. Just remove this where clause. Just delete from account. Then how many records deleted? Remaining 3 records are there, na? All the 3 records deleted. All the 3 records are deleted. See? 3 records. Now if you go and check in the database, no rows selected. Sir, I want to drop. I just want to delete account table also. I already told you it is DDL. It is DDL. So don't use execute update method. Execute method only you have to use. So in the statement object, just drop table account and not execute method. Please use, execute update. Execute method you have to use. Execute. Table deleted successfully. Table deleted successfully. Complete this one. Run. Giving the message is table deleted successfully. Now if you go and check in the database, it is not there. Table or view does not exist. So this is how just create all DML operations. Sir, by reading the input, how to perform means what? In dynamic queries, I'll explain in the next video. First, everyone complete this much. Okay, thank you.